everybody. So I was asked this question actually probably about 2 weeks ago, and I've at last managed to come on and do a video for you. What is the difference between a TikTok video and an Instagram reel and a Facebook reel, and actually you also have YouTube Shorts? Okay, well, really nothing. Really, there is no difference. The most important thing is I want you to start embracing short form video. Short form video is the way to go. It really, really is. You will need some short form video, and there are ways around all of your nerves about it. There are things you can do. It doesn't have to be you talking, it doesn't have to be your face. There's all sorts of things you can do about how to use short form video, but you've got to use it, okay? Personally, you know I'm a TikTok fan. Personally, I create them in TikTok and I repurpose them to Instagram and to my Facebook personal professional profile, not my Facebook page. That is lack of time. At one point I was doing it from TikTok into Instagram, onto my Facebook personal profile, onto my Facebook page, and onto my YouTube Shorts. It's very much up to you. I am cutting back at the moment, as you know, on how much time I spend on things. Why do I like TikTok best? Why do I create a net? You don't have to create in TikTok. Okay. The reason I do is because of the sense of creativity, and the audience in there suits me better than Instagram. Okay. The reason I always say to you, choose one primary platform where you're going to engage organically, and then one more where you repurpose. And I'm breaking my rule by repurposing onto Facebook and Instagram, but they're very closely tied up now, those two, because they're both owned by Meta, and I'm a business coach, so I want to keep my hand in, okay? So, why do I like TikTok? For me, it's ahead of the sounds, it's ahead of ideas. If I put something on TikTok, it may not go on TikTok, but it's certainly going to be ahead of the game when it hits Instagram, so it's one of the ideas. It's very creative. It's a much less perfect environment, which I personally believe is better for your psychology. And I think that the other platforms are picking up on that, right? But it has less of the perfectionism of Instagram and less of the fakery of Facebook, where I don't know if you've noticed, but there are these videos that kind of like try to encourage you to watch them all the way to the end, and there's just nothing going on, okay? Also, a Facebook Live like this tends to be for a specific reason or a training or whatever, and then you've got an Instagram Live. Those are useful because you can put them onto your grid or not, you know, so that's quite helpful. Do you want to keep them or not? But then you have TikTok Lives. Yes, you can save them. Yes, you can stick them on YouTube, but they have a very different usage. That's a whole other conversation, really, how a TikTok Live goes, but it's all about creating community, and you can do that on TikTok in a way you really can't do on Instagram, and you can only do on Facebook in a group. So that's one of the reasons why I love it. And also TikTok now actually is actively encouraging people to repurpose. So it's in beta at the moment. At the moment you might have to take your TikTok and you strip off your watermark. I don't bother. You've noticed I can't be bothered. But yeah, you can strip off the watermark. Now it's hitting all the different countries that TikTok's letting you to download it without the watermark, which is brilliant because then you can put it everywhere and it doesn't say TikTok. So I personally choose TikTok. You don't have to. You can create them in Instagram. You don't have to be ahead of the game, right? For me, I kind of want to be. I kind of love the trending sounds and the ideas and the transitions. You've seen me playing with transitions, right? But for you, it's just about getting your message out there and reaching people. You don't therefore have to do it. You really don't. There is a slightly different hashtag strategy on the two. TikTok uses your hashtags to find and put your video in front of your ideal client, okay? So it's how TikTok decides where to put your video, whereas Instagram is more about what people are searching for. So there's a slight difference. You have to be careful what you're using. You, on both of them, always use what your potential client might use. So they do work slightly differently, and of course a TikTok actually stays going round and round in TikTok for 90 days or more, easily. Whereas on Instagram, they can often drop off the feed in a couple of hours. I do get, because I look at watercolour tutorials and I do get those still churning around like 2 weeks later. It does happen, but just not very often. The other really key thing, so the fifth key thing that's really kind of, or the fourth, fifth key thing that's different is that TikTok has SEO, search engine optimization, a bit like keywords when you search in Google or when you search on YouTube. This is becoming key. TikTok is becoming like one of the number one places that people are searching for information or people they want to work with. All right, and the TikTok businesses I've really noticed in this last month are really going well. And I think the difference is that on TikTok you are expected to entertain and educate and be interesting to watch, whereas people on Instagram and Facebook can just market their stuff and it's dull. There's an expectation of you need to watch my stuff and then you need to buy it. On TikTok it's more about I'll make it entertaining so that you want to buy it. And finally, and so by the way, so that means in your TikTok captions you don't use another app to create your TikToks, because then you don't get the SEO hit. Just make sure that your captions and your descriptions use all the keywords that somebody might be talking about. Like for instance, they might talk about fibromyalgia, chronic health conditions. They might talk about Reiki, learning Reiki. They might talk about journaling, learning journaling for beginners, all these sorts of things. Those might be the words, not hashtags, the words you put into your descriptions. Okay. And then finally, there's the time limit. This has just changed, literally just changed today, according to Social Media Examiner. So your TikTok can be from 3 to 10 minutes long. Some people have 10 minutes, some people don't. I don't recommend it. I recommend start on 15 seconds. Start learning what works, what doesn't work, how to be entertaining, how to be sharp. Move up slowly to 30 seconds and to 60 seconds. And don't faff around. Don't start with, hi, this is what I do. No, start with the answer. Do you know what the most important thing for you to eat just before bed when you're not sleeping well is? I'm going to tell you that, and if you wait till the end, I'm going to give you an extra bonus tip. Then if you want, you can go into some credibility. I'm Lisa Pearson. I've never slept well in years. I now have the key. Right. Blah, 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 blah. And then you would go into it, and you just don't faff around. Just don't faff around. People are busy. Don't faff around. Have I said that enough? Right, so TikTok, 3 to 10 minutes, but I would recommend starting on 15 seconds. It makes you pinpoint, just talk about one thing at a time. It gets your point across, right? Facebook and Instagram aren't as long as that. It used to be that Facebook and YouTube could go up to 60 seconds long, and Instagram 90 seconds long. I got caught out by that about a month or so ago. Anyway, as of today, Facebook is can now go up to 90 seconds long, whereas YouTube is just 60 seconds. My advice, if you're going to repurpose everything everywhere, stick to 60 seconds. When you create your TikTok, if you do it by TikTok, you've got 15, 60 seconds or 3 minutes. Those are your choices, unless you're one of the magic people who gets given 10 minutes. So yeah, there you go. There isn't a difference. There isn't a difference between them all. There's a difference with how it's all displayed. TikTok is a video platform. You can make the odd TikTok that shows photos and it has like special templates and it can make them snazzy and all the rest of it. But the difference is that Instagram has posts and videos and stories. TikTok now has got stories and it's got the Now, which is meant to compete with Be Real, right? Whereas Facebook is much more of a friends and family scenario generally, and you've got groups. Groups used to be a fabulous place for organic marketing and getting clients. Sometimes it still works, sometimes it doesn't work. Okay? I hope that explains the difference between TikToks and Reels, which is there isn't. Like I say, choose the platform you connect with the best. I connect with TikTok the best, but I'm sticking with Facebook, this group for Facebook, but my organic marketing is all over on TikTok. Right then, any questions, put them below. I'm not going to be doing many trainings, but I am going to be doing some over the next 6 months. So if you ask a question, you never know, I might get to answer it for you.